Hi, I'm Riley, and for my systematic survey and lab experience, I did Reiki energy healing. Reiki is the unblocking of energy. Reiki is thought to be stagnant in the body in someone who has experienced physical injury or in people who have experienced emotional pain. Reiki is to help unblock this built up energy in the body, which can decrease physical and emotional pain. Reiki can be administered by a practitioner or self-administered by the slight touching of the body with palms until the flow of energy is reestablished. For my scientific evidence, I found 3 articles. My first one is the calming effects of Reiki in a clinical setting. There were 15 participants, and each of the participants received a session of Reiki. And during the session, a skin resistance response polygraph was used to determine if the calming effects could be detected during Reiki. Participants were also given a questionnaire and a qualitative interview to further assess the calming effects of Reiki. The results of this study were inconclusive with the polygraph, but all but 2 of the participants reported that they had significant increase in calming effects and decrease in anxiety and stress. The quality of this evidence was good, but because there was only 15 participants, it was not a representative sample of the population. With a more diverse population and larger sample size, the source would have been stronger and more reliable. In my second source, the author describes the effects of touch therapies like Reiki that have on the body. The author describes that our bodies have an optimal healing state, and during this, our brains have certain frequencies which correlate with the type of brain waves and organ renaissance. With stress, our brain waves and energies get distorted, and touch therapies bring back balance to these frequencies and brain waves. This article was very good. The evidence in this article is very good. The author cited many outside sources, and the evidence in it was very thoroughly explained, and the content the author gave clear conclusions on what he was talking about. In the third article, the author conducts a study of the effects of Reiki on anxiety and stress. The study includes 15 females and 5 males, randomly selected by hanging posters in a large medical facility. In the study, anxiety and stress was measured by blood pressure, skin conductance, muscle tension, skin temperature, and cortisol and IgA measures. In the study, all besides 2 participants had lower quantitative measures of anxiety and lower levels of cortisol and IgA. The patients also had an interview where they all reported they felt a bit more relaxed and their anxiety and stress levels were lower. The evidence in this article was good because of the sample size. There was only 5 males compared to 18 females, and the lack of males in the sample makes this as an unrepresented sample, which is hard to apply to the rest of the population. In my evidence from popular literature, they all kind of talked about the same thing. They all talked about the benefits of Reiki being stress and anxiety reduction and pain reduction too. They also talked about things like spiritual and emotional growth and repair. The first article that I found it was a good source. It had some scientific literature to back up the claims made about the reduction of anxiety and stress, but she did not have any sources for the pain portion of her article. And the second article, the author refers to multiple peer-reviewed journals and articles. It is an excellent source of popular literature, provided background information that helped the reader understand the practice without having any prior knowledge, and credible information about the topic and its benefits, and also had a clear conclusion. And my final popular literature article, the author had scientific literature to back up her claims about anxiety and stress reduction, but she talked about pain. Oh, she also had one to back up her claim about insomnia, but for pain and just pain, she didn't have an article to back it up. But with proper scientific literature to back up all her claims about Reiki, it would be an excellent source of literature. I learned a lot about Reiki through my experience, my lab experience, and my systematic survey. I think that Reiki is an excellent practice, and it could be really beneficial for the reduction of pain and anxiety. Thank you.